Welcome to the Fluffy Cow Studio. We're here today to bring you another little quick and easy do-it-yourself crafts for Christmas. Now, I'd like to welcome everyone here. I'd like to especially welcome our new subscribers and if you're new here, and for all our returning family, thank you so very much. So glad you came and keep coming back and support me. I really appreciate it. We are going to be having a drawing for celebration of our 50 subscribers. Now that will take place in January, and I'll give you the details at the end. So for now, let's get started. We're going to start with, this is a candy bowl from Dollar Tree. I thought it was a different bowl. And I thought it was a little bit bigger than it was, and my little Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus was a little bit smaller. So I had to go with a different plan. So, because it didn't fit. So now I'm taking some alcohol and I'm going to clean the inside and outside of this jar. And then I'm going to glue my little Highland cow. Now I've had these Highland cows. They came from Hobby Lobby and I did paint them. Now I'm using some, this is white sand. Um, my Dollar Tree was so overpicked that there was no snow. I couldn't find any artificial snow anywhere. So I'm just using some white sand. I'm taking some fairy lights and shoving in there, but I didn't like how it looked. So I ended up taking everything out, and I didn't film this, but I took everything out and just wrapped those fairy lights around the cow. And then I put everything back in. Now I glued the cow in with a little bit of hot glue, but I don't want it to be permanent because I'm gonna probably recycle this. Um, I'm just kind of struggling with those wires to get them down. And now I'm going to just put some little foam balls from, I think they're vase fillers from the Dollar Tree. And then when I got them done, I realized that I wanted some green ones in there. They didn't have any green, and I wanted to add a little green. And you don't have to do this part, and sometimes I wonder if I should have done this part, but it doesn't matter. And now I'm going to take a little bit of ribbon and wrap it around the edge of the lid. I'm going to cut off the excess. With my scissors that aren't very good. Then I'm going to glue some more of those little balls or vase filler. I'm going to glue a few on there, and I think I even put a little bit of greenery on there. I could be wrong about that. And yes, I am gluing a little bit of greenery on there. And then I'm going to put a little red glitter bow from the Dollar Tree. And here we have it finished. Our next project, I'm going to be painting this little, it's a floating shelf from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to take some white acrylic paint from Apple Barrel, and I am just going to paint it white on the top and the edges. I'm not going to um, do it around the bottom. Are you guys ready for Christmas? I'm so busy that I haven't been able to film much, and I feel so bad because this is the time of year you can really get a lot of videos out, and I feel like I'm letting my people down. But anyway, we're still gonna enjoy Christmas, right? So now I'm gonna let that dry, and while that's drying, I'm gonna decorate this little tree, this little Bissell brush tree I've got. Um, And this is a twisted one. I'm just kind of twisting it around, or just kind of following the little twists on these little bulbs or balls. When I went shopping this last time, you know, last few times actually, everything has been so picked over that it's kind of hard to find anything. So I did find these little trees, and I thought, well, I'll grab one of them. And while I'm doing this, as I'm sitting here watching this, I have a little netting bag that I had for another project. And it was just floating around. I don't know why it was on my little tree. It wanted to make its appearance, I guess. And you're just going to keep doing them little bowls. Now we're going to do green ones. Didn't wipe the paint off my hands, so my fingers are white. Just going to stick them green bulbs, any bulbs. I guess we can call them bulbs. They're going to be on our Christmas tree, right? So, we're just going to glue them on so they look good. And then I'm going to take some of this tinsel pipe cleaner in silver, and I'm just going to take it along and kind of glue it every so often as I drape it around the tree. I want to get another one of these Mr. and Mrs. Santa Clauses because I was going to make a snow globe or something with them. Is what I want to do is kind of make a carriage and put them in. But I thought my bowl was bigger than it was and my ornament was smaller than it is. So it didn't fit. But that's okay. We'll compromise. Okay, now I'm going to take a little red tinsel bowl and I'm making a loop and twisting them loops. Then I'm going to make another loop and twist it to make a little bow, and then I'm cutting off the excess and gluing it on the top of the tree. Now I am going to glue down some batting or fiberfill. And my paint was a little wet, so the hot glue didn't stick, and I ended up on the plastic little ornament. I ended up using E6000, and then I put a little hot glue on to just kind of hold it while it was drying. I'm just leaving a little space for the tree and for the Santa Clauses because um, to glue it on the fiber, it doesn't really hold secure. It kind of is all wobbly. You're gluing it to the fiber fill and not the wood. Once I get that done, then I will cut off the excess. And then I will be gluing down the tree once again. Just going to hold it there until it firms up, sets up. Now I'm using some E6000. And then I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue to just hold him down a little bit while the E6000 dries. Okay, then I'm just going to take some little Christmas presents that we got from Dollar Tree and just glue some around the Christmas tree. Okay, I found some more presents to put on there. I'm just gonna glue a few on there. Now I'm just gonna cut off the excess fiber fill. And I'm going to take this little ornament that says Merry Christmas, and I cut off the little string, and then I'm just gluing it on to the front of our Christmas, or our little decoration. I'm just going to keep doing that. And there we have it, our little Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus, wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. And thank you for watching. We will be having a drawing, and if you want to be in the drawing, is all you gotta do is be subscribed and leave your name and an address where I can send the gift to um, on the email that I have. I'm going to do it through the email so that you do not have to expose any of your personal data. And because a lot of people don't show up on my account, if they don't want to be noticed or whatever, then it doesn't show up on my subscriber account, so I can't see who all is subscribed. So that is why if you want to be in the thing, I need you to leave a message, just your name and an address in the at the email that I will be posting for you. And that is the fluffycowstudio25 at gmail.com. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you have the best Christmas ever. You take care, rest and relax, even though it's hard at this time of year, and enjoy yourself. Love you so very much.